Hey everybody, welcome back to Let It Roll. Today I got a strategy from a fellow YouTuber, another brother of mine, Mel from Craps, Hawaii. First of all, I want to give a shout out to Mel. He's been playing craps for a ton of years, so he's seen it all at the table. This strategy that I'm going to show you here comes from Mel. He likes to use this strategy when he first gets to any table, so we decided to do it at a $25 table since most of the tables nowadays, like on the East Coast and a lot of them even in Vegas, are $25. Remember, you can scale this down to meet any level of table that you desire. So if you can find a $15 table or a $10 table, all you do is just take these money values down a bit, okay? You just kind of proportion it the same way that we have it here, just with less money. Mel calls this strategy the 155 easy. Let's take a look at it. Okay guys, so this is a version of the iron cross. The reason that we call it the 155 is because you've got $155 in play here. All right, now it is a modified version of the iron cross, and Mel did say that you can choose to hop the fives if you want or leave them open. That's why we're calling it 155. There's $155 in play here. You got a $60 six, $60 eight, $35 in the field, and if it was me personally, I would hop the five for $4. So instead of it costing $155 for me personally, it would cost me $159 because I wouldn't want to miss out on the five with this amount of money up there. So if you look at it without the $4 hopping bets, if you were to throw a five, you're going to lose $30. All right. But if you have the hopping bets, $2 each, hopping five, I actually have hop bets here. So let's go ahead and hop them. Okay. Here's the 2, 3, 5 and the 1, 4, 5. These are the two combinations of five that can come up. All right, so we'll put this here. Okay, so the reason I personally would hop them is because I wouldn't want to have like a hole, that big of a hole in the strategy where I would lose $35 if that were to happen. All right, so let's take a look at how this works here. First of all, if you threw a six, you're going to win $70 because you've got $60 here. 60 wins 70 and you would lose 35, so you're going to win a profit of $35. If you throw the 8, same exact scenario. You would get $70, lose 35, so you're going to win a profit of $35 on this roll. All right, now if you look at the field, if you throw any of the field numbers other than the 2 or 12, you're going to win $35 also. So that's about the amount you're going to win with each number rolled. Unless you roll a 2 or a 12, you're going to win $70 there. Okay. Now, on the first roll, if you decide to use the hop bets, the way it's going to work out is if you throw a 6, 8, or even a field number to where you collect your $35, you are going to lose your hop bet. All right, so let me show you exactly how that plays out here. Let's say the come out roll is a 9. All right, so of course we don't work the come out roll. This would have been off on the come out roll. We would not have had hop bets working on the come out roll. Okay. So once you establish the point, you go ahead and put 35 in the field. You ask them to hop the fives for $2 each. So this is the only thing that will happen on the very first roll here. So you're going to say, let's say we throw a 3. So we would get paid $35. Okay. You would lose your hop bets. And now what you're going to do with the first step here is cover the 5 with your $35 you just won. Okay, so I didn't mention this, but Mal will buy in for $1,000, okay, at a $25 table. And what he says here is he's checking the table. The reason he likes to play what he calls the easy, which is the version of the iron cross, just modified without the 5. The reason he likes to play that is because he wants to check the table. He wants to see how good or bad it is, if it's early sevens, if they're long rolls. And he feels that this is a great way to do it because you don't miss out on any numbers. You're going to collect on every single number thrown, okay? The hole in this strategy would be, of course, the 7 because you're still going to lose it just like any other strategy, or the 5 because this is where you're going to get least amount of money. Especially on that first roll, you'll go backwards $7. If that first roll after the come out is a 5, you're going to only win 35, but you're only going to get paid 30 for the hops, minus the $2 hop that you missed. All right. And so when you minus that $2 and only get $30, but you lose 35, you go backwards $7. So this would be the hole in the strategy, especially on the very first roll. After the first roll, when you cover the 7, then it's not so bad, because here you're going to get 50 for 1, so you'll win 49 and lose 35. So still it's the weakness of the strategy. In a sense, you don't get as much money. Okay, so that's how that works out there. But you've got a starting bankroll of $1,000. All right, that first level after the come out, okay, the first roll after the come out, you cover your 5. Okay, then the next roll, because you're collecting on every number, as long as you hit any other number than a 5, then the next roll, let's say you throw a 6, okay, you get paid $70. All right, you win $70 for throwing that 6, but you lose 35 because the 6 is not on the field. So when you replace the field for 35, you profited 35. And now that second step is to cover the 9. Okay, so from here, the next step is, let's say we throw 4. All right, we throw a 4, we win $35. Okay, so here on step 3, okay, the third level in, so the third collection, what he does now is he goes ahead and he moves away from the easy, and he goes to the 130 inside. So he moves away from the easy and goes to 130 inside. So this is what his bets now look like. Okay, and at this point here, guys, he collects and presses a certain way based on how he's feeling at the table. So this is where I can let you guys know too here. You can collect and press based on how you feel, you know, your comfort levels of pressing and collecting. Sometimes he'll power press. Sometimes he'll just press certain numbers. You know, he'll take the 6 and 8 up first to 42. So now he's collecting 50 for 1 on any of them. But he could press in any manner. He could spread out to the 4 and 10. If for some reason there's lots of outside numbers and filled numbers being thrown, he could go back to the easy just at a lower level. But this is the level you're trying to get to. So it will take you 3 rolls of any number other than the 5 and the 7, of course, to get you down to this level right here. This is the level he likes to start building from. Okay, so now you've seen how Mel likes to check the table, so he says. That's what he calls it, checking the table. I personally like this strategy because, first of all, you're going to collect on every single number. And the other thing is that you can kind of see what's going on at the table and make decisions based off of that. All right, I think it's important that you get paid every number when you're actually, you know, going to try to make some money in craps. The problem with that is the people that think like me, that want to collect on every number, have more money at risk to accomplish that, okay? And what I mean by that is, instead of me just playing a 6 and an 8 or just the inside, it costs me more money to collect on every number for a few hits before I regress. But that's what this strategy does, is it gets you enough money to where you can regress and start playing, you know, on casino money. All right, guys, thanks again for watching, and I appreciate Mel for letting me do his strategy. Remember, he has many strategies he goes to, but this is one of the ones he likes to check the table with when he first gets to the casino. Make sure you stop by Wednesday night, watch me and Mel play this live. That way you can pick Mel's brain, kind of see what he does as the table starts throwing the dice, you know, however it's good or bad. See the adjustments he makes. So, all right, guys, once again, I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me, and I will catch you guys Wednesday night live. Take care.